There are two versions of every single pitcher out there. One of them is locked in, attacking the zone, trusting his stuff. That guy isn't overthinking, he's just competing. The other version is the pitcher who just plays it safe. You're pitching not to lose, you're trying to keep your team in a game, but you're really not on the attack. And most of you pitchers out there spend your entire careers pitching as that second version. Well, I'm here to bring awareness to that problem, and today in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what the difference is between compete mode and protect mode, so you can know when you're in either one, so you can always find a way to attack. And what's scary is most pitchers never even know when they're in protect mode. So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact difference between compete mode and protect mode, what it is, what causes it, and exactly how to get out of it. I spent 5 years pitching at Occidental College, and I can tell you from experience, when I stood on that mound, I was in protect mode way more than I wanted to be. Full count, runners on second base, winning run at third. I was trying not to lose. I was afraid of walking the guy or giving up a bomb, and that directly impacted how I pitched. And when I shifted into that mindset, my velo and my stuff just disappeared. I was the same exact pitcher. I had the same mechanics, the same arm, but something changes when my mind told me that I was in protect mode. That experience and living through that multiple times is the exact reason I went about doing what I do. I got my master's in sports psychology and created Hirschberg Performance Lab so I could help other pitchers recognize when they're in protect mode and learn how to make that shift into competing. After helping countless pitchers at the high school and college level, this is the number one reason that I see pitchers not succeeding. Whether you're a freshman out of junior college or a senior trying to get drafted, the pattern remains the same. Pitchers go away from compete mode under pressure, and they're never taught how to get out of it. So here's what compete mode actually looks like. Think about Roy Halladay, one of the best pitchers we've seen this century. 2 Cy Youngs, a perfect game, a no-hitter in the playoffs. He has a proven track record. And the one thing that makes him great is his consistency. He had the same routine, the same demeanor, the same process. His compete mode wasn't just a feeling that he was trying to achieve. It was a system that he built. I've seen that same exact shift happen with guys that I work with. The pitchers who used to nibble at the corners or just look like a completely different version of themselves when runners were on or they were in a tight situation. And through mental training, they were able to learn about their own mental game, pitch freely, and most importantly, have fun again. That's what compete mode looks like. Full belief and full confidence in yourself that no matter the situation, you can go out there and compete. So here's what we're going to go through today. First, what protect mode actually is and why your brain defaults to that under pressure. Second, how to recognize it in real time. Not after the inning, not after the game, after the pitch. And third, the exact 3-step reset that I teach every pitcher I work with so you can find a way to get back to compete mode right away. So let's get into it. Protect mode is what happens when in your brain you're telling yourself, I'm in danger. I can't walk this guy. I can't give up a hit. I can't fall behind 3-0. There's a part of your brain that detects threats called the amygdala. The second it perceives pressure, it floods your system with a stress response. That pressure used to be us running from lions in the jungle. But in your mind, if you feel like a big count or a big hitter is causing you pressure, your brain responds the same exact way. When that happens, blood flow flows away from the prefrontal cortex. That's the same part of your brain where your mechanics and your game plan and your execution lives, which basically means the more you feel threatened, the dumber you're gonna get. So here's an easy way to diagnose that. If you feel yourself doing more than you need to in big moments, you're probably feeling threatened. Are you shaking off pitches when the count is full because you're doubting yourself? Do you feel yourself aiming, trying to hit an exact spot instead of just throwing and trusting? When the game speeds up on you, do you slow it down or are you speeding up with it? Does your pre-pitch routine disappear in big moments and does your body language go down the drain? If any of those sound familiar, that's exactly what protect mode looks like. So here's the easy reset that you can use today and it only takes 10 seconds. Step 1, recognize it. You can't fix what you can't name. The moment you feel yourself tightening, say it internally. I'm in protect mode. Even just saying that phrase disrupts the automatic nature of just continuing to live in that mode. And what that does is it pulls you out of autopilot. Step 2, reset your body before your mind. Slow down your breathing, drop your shoulders, step off the mound, and just reset. When you do this, you're sending a signal to your nervous system that you're not threatened. The funny thing is, when you do that, your velo is actually going to go back to what it was. Step 3, find one cue that works for you, but make sure it's locked onto your process. Not throw a strike, not something mechanical like stay tall or get down the mound, something that pulls you directly into compete mode. I've seen pitchers use attack or fire away or commit to one pitch, something that tells you that, hey, I'm in control here. That's the easy routine. Recognize, reset, refocus. So if you're a pitcher watching this, or the parent of one who sees your kid unravel in big moments, understand that it's not a mechanical issue. It's a mental game issue, and the good news is it's completely fixable with the right training. I work with pitchers one-on-one in a 3-month online mental training program that's designed to fit around pitcher schedules and give them all the mental skills they're going to need to go out there and compete every single pitch. The link to book a free discovery call is linked below. If you want to find out if this is the right fit for you, just book a call. We'll have a conversation. I'll learn about where you're at with your mental game, and I'll see if it's a good fit. If this video helped you, I'd appreciate a like or subscribe, or even just sharing this to a pitcher who needs to hear this.